And welcome back. This is Peter Arbogast, Winging a Prayer Running, along with Coach Shannon, Goode, and back for our second podcast this week to kind of kick things off and keep things moving forward. We today going to talk about hot topics and probably coming off the Super Bowl. We all remember the commercial. Even though it was the second time around for that commercial, it didn't get quite the hype that it did from the Super Bowl back in June of last year. But like a girl, and the negative connotation that has versus the positive. And the thing that coming from the running community, I think Run Like a Girl has been much more of a positive connotation than what society has, as in the commercial, as young ladies get older, kind of get the societal pressures, peer pressures of what girls are as far as being weaker and less competitive than their male counterparts. And I find that to be with not only athletics, but just fitness in general, fitness and health being the opposite. As young ladies become fitter, stronger, their self-confidence builds. Self-esteem is much better. They get out of the society's connotation of what the supermodel perfect woman is, and know their own strengths. So the strong legs or strong shoulders are feminine and a good trait to have, and they find an outlet to be something good at something. Fantastic that I coach a lot of young ladies in athletics, and they really overcome those hurdles and find the being good at their sport is much more rewarding than worrying about what their peers or what other people think. My role, or my side of it, is coming from a father of two teenage daughters and a coach. And so that's going to be the perspective I give today. And for Coach Shannon, obviously coming from the side of a woman as well as a mother of a young daughter, making that transition into being a young lady and kind of keeping her away from the people telling her she can't do something, too small, too thin, too big, too fat, whatever people around say, to have the confidence to overcome that. I believe as far as in the sport of running, I kind of address that we've got some great role models for young ladies. Kara Gucher has come up as far as a American record setter in the 10,000 meters, and very competitive in the marathon. A very public figure, and sets a great role model as far as a can-do attitude and overcoming motherhood. They have a beautiful son, Colt, and she's come back postpartum to compete again as a mother of an infant and toddler, now to preschooler, and balancing that out to Lolo Jones, who carries a very good message of a strong spiritual background to being competitive and carrying that attitude onto the track and running hurdles. Jenny Simpson setting a new American record for the 2 miles of 9 minutes, 18 seconds, and 31 hundredths. Just phenomenally fast. I think as far as you think about young ladies running the 11-minute or 12-minute middle school 2-mile cross-country course, there's a great goal to think of what an Olympic athlete competes at. So with that, kind of go to Coach Shannon here. to get some feedback as far as her perspective on the subject and any thoughts.
You know, my little girl is 9 years old and maybe not totally athletic, although she likes to be active. And so just seeing her sort of progress and, you know, with just a little bit of training and a little bit of motivation, she's come a long way in a very short amount of time. And her self-esteem and self-confidence is really boosted tremendously. And then going into coaching at the high school, you know, the track team or the cross country team, I just see these girls that, you know, if you're active with a team, you sort of find your place and you find your some sort of importance, and you know, you sort of find who you are, I think, a little quicker when you're a teenager and you're lost in the, you know, who am I and what should I be doing, and just trying to find who you are. It's really neat to see these girls, you know, be a part of a team and own that strength is beautiful, and you know that they are capable of doing things that maybe they've been told they can't do or thought they couldn't do. It's really interesting to watch that happen and come together. So being able to be a coach and learning from Peter in ways that we can help, you know, really anyone, boys or girls, but especially girls, I think suffer with a lot of confidence issues. So yeah.
I think it's our message today is you take it out if you have any role, whether you're a parent, pastor, active in your church or youth groups, where you have effect on young people's lives. Kind of encourage fitness and health, the total package of our youth today to overcome some of the societal pressures. Like Shannon said, it's not only young ladies. Our young men face a lot of challenges out there growing up as they make the transitions from elementary to middle school to high school. And it's a whole different time from when I grew up, and things that kids tell me today just kind of shock me from I relate to as a coach, not as from my personal experience and the pressures that are out there in our society and schools today. And young guys can come in here and feel like they're weaker or stronger than somebody out there or one of the popular kids. And again, finding something they're good at builds their self-esteem. So, like I said, encourage kids, whether it's the recreational soccer league, getting to the gym, going out for the run, tackling that 5K. That's as coaches, and we're here with Winging a Prayer Running to make sure kids go out there and do it the right way and injury-free, and find the joy in being fit and athletic and healthy. It's finding that athlete in everyone. Every person has an athlete inside them. They may not be the Olympic marathoner or the world's weightlifter, but that athlete is in there. Let them out, kind of find out what you are, what your strength is. We're all good at something. Bowling's a sport. Let's physical activity, something to develop, and you can build other muscle groups, and strong core makes for a better athlete, no matter what your sport: swimming, bowling, running, baseball, soccer. They're all out there, something that athletes of every shape and size can be good at. We see them all come through the gym, and whether they're the idealistic sprinter of being thin and wiry, to the short and stocky soccer player or lacrosse player, or the ultra athlete of being a gymnast. We see all shapes and sizes, and can build on all strengths and wellnesses. So that's the message I leave with you today: is is build the self-esteem and then encouraging health and fitness of all the youth involved in your life. So again, look for more on our blogs as well as our Facebook page, Winging a Prayer Running, and to reach out and keep in touch. Otherwise, we'll see you next week, and thank you for your time.